Hello, everybody. My name is Victor, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Today, I want to talk about confidence. We all know how important confidence is in life and all the good things that follow if you are confident. But how can you tell if you are actually confident? This is no easy question, and there's a good chance that you aren't truly confident even if you think you are. We're taught that confidence looks like presence and that presence looks like volume. So we assume that the person talking the most is in control. So loudness and talking the most becomes our way to hide what's actually happening underneath. For a lot of people, loudness is just a strategy. It's a way to feel included, avoid awkward gaps, or protect yourself socially. Being loud isn't a lie. It's often just a performance that we put on to cover up our insecurities. But eventually, to become truly confident, you do have to step out of that performance and step out of your insecurities. But how can you tell if you're confident or just really loud? The real difference between confidence and loudness shows up when you lose control of the room. Imagine someone enters who is just more charismatic, more popular, or just more loud than you. Do you feel calm and curious, or do you feel tense and replaced? If your confidence depends on being the loudest, then someone louder feels like a threat. But real confidence isn't competitive. Confident people don't think, am I being outshined? They think, oh, cool, another presence in the room. When someone else takes the attention and it bothers you, that's not confidence being challenged. That's your performance being interrupted. There's a big difference there. So, where does the real stuff come from? Like I've stated over and over again, real confidence isn't just being super loud. Real confidence is built when you know, not hope, that you're genuinely good at something. It comes from putting in the work when nobody is watching. Maybe it's a skill, a craft, or just the discipline of showing up. That knowledge becomes an anchor. When you are solid in one area of your life, it spreads. Something small like walking differently, speaking slower. These are all effects of being truly confident. You don't rush to prove yourself, not because you think you're better than other people, but because you don't need permission to exist. Another huge pillar of confidence comes from knowing that you can handle a conversation when it matters. It's the ability to stay in the room when things get awkward. When you can explain yourself clearly and stay calm, even when you're at the risk of being misunderstood, you stop fearing social situations. Even silence stops being scary. Silence becomes a choice, not a weakness. You don't talk because silence makes you uncomfortable. You talk because you actually have something to add. Here is the paradox. The better you actually are at communicating, the less you feel the need to. Confidence doesn't usually get louder over time. It actually gets quieter, slower, and steadier. Not because being quiet is better, but because confidence stops rushing. It doesn't need to grab space because it trusts that space will be out there. Think about rumors, conflict, or criticism. The fear isn't the situation, it's the feeling of being powerless inside it. But when you trust your ability to speak and handle situations, you don't over-explain, you don't spiral, you know that if you need to respond, you can. So, please be honest with yourself. If you just watched this video and you realized that you aren't truly confident yet, that is not a failure. Many people live their whole lives without knowing what it actually feels like to be confident. Everybody starts somewhere. Stop trying to be the loudest. Instead, build something real. Get genuinely good at something like I've been talking about, and learn to speak only when it matters. Confidence isn't loud. It isn't instant. It's the quiet knowledge that no matter what happens, you'll be able to handle it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.